Hi, this is Sebastian 16, and I'm attacking a pretty big army, and it's very likely that they'll go hide on that hill here. And the enemy army is very similar to my army in nearly every ways, so that will be a quite equal fight. My only possible edge in that fight is the fact that I have needle firing, and that might give me a small edge. On the other hand, the armies are really the same nearly. It's like a clone army. So I'll move forward, walking, and oh yeah, the only dissimilarity are those cavalry, which can be a danger because if they engage me in melee, they might prevent my troops to fire on the enemy. At the same time, is there any other special units? Some katana kashi, but I have one unit of that as well. They seem to have 3 of them, so that's a little dangerous. But at the same time, I'm the one attacking, so before they engage that, there will likely be a long firefight between our 2 armies. And now the terrain doesn't seem particularly favorable to musket, but or rifles. But I guess it will have to do anyway. Okay, general was in position already. I'll speed up the time. There's no point making it longer than it should be. I have a couple of Yari Kashi, which will be practical to beat the enemy cavalry. And yep, not much else going on there. There's more Katana Kashi than I thought. And the fact that they are uphill might favor them charging me. So I think what I'll do... I don't know what I'll do yet, so I'll tell you later. I'll just move forward. And oh yeah, the enemy army also has a few ninja. But I do too. Perhaps I could make a flanking maneuver with that and throw a few bombs there. But I think I'll just keep them in reserve in order to throw a couple of bombs into the rank of ninja katana kashi. Alright, so I'm still moving forward, keeping my rank organized. Now it's really weird that I'm using my live infantry on the right side like that. But the way I see it, perhaps I will be able to move them over here. And I guess if I do so, I should probably send a few Yarikashi with them in order to prevent the enemy cavalry from charging my troops, or at least beating them at it. So let's advance a little more. It's really a tiny step at a time. And the goal is really to make the enemy react first. And usually the enemy will do it. So because they just want to shoot you first, so they take the move and then you end up having the move. So there you go, they are moving. But, oh, that seemed a little chaotic as a movement. Okay, will they move? Oh, I guess I can advance a little more. And I will tell my line infantry to kneel fire, which will give them quite an edge. And while I do that with these, I guess I should bring my troops forward here, followed closely by my Yarikashi. Okay, What else? So these line infantry are largely neutralized. Now I'm sending my Yarikashi to react to those Yariki. And the enemy Yariki seem to be taking a leap of faith in front of my army. So I guess I'll just remove my Yarikashi because there's no point. The enemy is already routed. My general is in mortal peril, so I'll move him away from there. And here, I guess I will advance my line infantry a little further. At the same time, my levy infantry is getting fired upon by bowmen, actually cavalry bowmen. So I'll move them forward in order to be in range. Okay, let's move forward these guys here. And these as well. So advancing my line a little. At the same time, I still have my matchlock Kashi, which are not doing anything. Okay, what I'll do here is I'll tell my guy to stay away from the enemy. What are these? These are Yarikashi. So I guess I'll engage them there. With these, I'll shoot the enemy cavalry. I'll bring my general closer for him to shoot the cavalry as well. Now with my Yarikashi here, I'll engage the enemy cavalry. And with my Katana Kashi, I'll engage the melee units. I need to redeploy these like that. Okay, I'll redeploy these guys here so they can provide support for my troops. There seems to be something going on there. I think the enemy ninja are doing some harassment here. This is quite chaotic. And how about deploying these guys like that? And firing on the general here. I must say I'm not particularly satisfied with the way the battle is going so far. And I think I might be winning right now for the simple reason that my general is really good. And there's also those Katana Kashi here, which are quite a pain. I'll charge these guys here. But at the same time, the land is really in my disfavor. But I'll win this. I'm also on my own territory, which will provide me reinforcements faster, hopefully. Okay, more enemy routed. How about finishing off these guys here? And here, yeah, okay, I'll order my troops to engage this guy here. And with those Yarikashi, I'll charge the enemy here. I'll redeploy my 2 units here on 2 line. Well, on 1 line, but larger. And here I'll redeploy my troops. These are still into a kind of formation like that. Well, this is a pretty close battle after all. I'll turn the focus of my troops on these troops here. And I'll remove my general from there because I believe he's exposed to enemy fire. At the same time, I'll move him in order to fire on the Katana Kashi. And okay, moving my line infantry here. What else? Yeah, they had to climb a hill after all. Okay, I'll order my general to hunt down the Katana Kashi because these are really dangerous against the kind of army I have. And now let's get back to the campaign. Alright, so I just had a Pyrrhic victory, which I have no trouble acknowledging, but yeah, the important part is really that now the enemy have lost their troops quite a bit. And now I'll finish them off with my other army here. Probably should have brought my other army, that might have helped it. Okay, now that it's secure here, I'll send my general into hiding here, and hopefully my army will refill quickly. I lost my ninjas, but who care about ninjas anyway? They're expensive and not worth much. Do not worth much anyway. How many turn will I have to endure the -2 happiness? 4 more turns. Okay, so next turn I'll be able to take Ichinzen hopefully. And this army here will likely replenish fairly quickly. And if this guy actually attack me to my castle here, oops, I will lower the taxes here, but nope, no luck. I need to produce 1 unit in order to restore order. And I'll keep scouting forward with my geisha. So here I'm seeing an opening because there's very few troops here. At the same time, this province is all rebels. So what that means is that it won't attack me. At the same time, there's very few enemy defending here, so we might have his armies further. So I'll keep scouting ahead on that side. I think I'll bring my ninja back from there. This way I will see what's going on over there. Okay, that's friendly territory. So what I want to see now is South Shinano, and I'll keep an eye on Totomi. And just with the information from there, I'll know what to do in the future. I think what I'll do here is I'll fire a couple of troops here. Because they cost me a lot and they don't bring any value. So let's end the turn. But now with the victory I had, it allows me to probably attack further. At the same time, there's one more green army which is coming that we'll need to get rid of. So now it's the ship valley. So I guess we'll just watch that for a while. Now by clearing Shinzen, I hope that this red faction will push further into enemy territory. They seem to be quite powerful, so that's a good thing. At the same time, I hope they won't become too powerful. Yeah, once they pillage everything, there's nothing else they can do. Perhaps they will waste their troops on the wall of my castle. Oh, interesting. The faction which is all the way up north has decided to send an invasion force. Okay, what about this? Okay, now that I have that technology, I guess I will research about some cannons. Now let's do that. Now there's an invasion force, and it doesn't seem that advanced. Here I need to cut taxes. I have a few men holding, so I should be fine. Hopefully. Okay, what's this? Disorder. I need to produce troops to restore order. I'm really looking forward to when that penalty will go away. Oh, by the way, can I produce good troops here? Good ships, I mean. Okay, there's nothing to do here. So now I'll attack Ichinzen with an auto battle. That will resolve it fairly easily. Just lost 4 guys doing it. And I will peacefully occupy it. I'll promote my the commander. And I'll fix this. This will provide order. And here, I guess... What's that? Now perhaps this province here will deserve some development. Okay, so I will send my troops in that town here, and hopefully that will accelerate the replenishing time, as well as allowing me to increase taxes. And here, okay, I'll boost this guy here to suppress the population a little more. Let's see what happened here. Okay, I'll increase this capacity to assassinate people. Now I know that there's a big green army here, and that the enemy are rebuilding their forts here, so that's okay. And now I really need to stabilize this province. So I'll lower the taxes to speed it up, hopefully. And once this province will be stabilized, I will bring this army back down here. And then with 3 armies, I should be able to finally push toward the enemy capital. And okay, let's end this turn. Let's see more ship moving around. Now my ally up north seemed to be pushing, which is good. And now with the Ichinzen secured, I guess he will be even more aggressive. And the green army really seemed to have quite a bit of troops to waste. So I guess I will really have to get rid of them. Oh, these are friendly, that's good. So many ships. Oh, very nice. My ally has decided to give a small lesson to the green army. This way I won't have to kill as many of them. That will save me some bullets. This is really annoying. I could probably wipe them out just by doing a battle, but this will have to wait. So now I'm being engaged by a quite large force. I have very few troops, but we'll see what happens in the next episode.